So here we're going to work on a lot of hips or active hips. I've got a tennis ball, but you don't need one. So if we just come into tabletop position, and we'll just start going through some cat-cows. So as you inhale, just lowering belly, chest pulls through, forwards. Here, palms pull back. That'll draw you deeper into the cat pose. And then we'll round through, draw chin in towards the chest. And we'll just go through 5 reps. And then just coming back to a neutral spine. Now with the tennis ball, I'm just going to bring it in between my calf and hamstring. And then we're going to go into hip circles. So for this, squeeze the tennis ball with the calf. And then try to keep your torso parallel towards the floor as you bring the knee towards the forearm. And then we take the knee out high and wide. Heel squeezes back towards your bum as you carry on with the circles. We'll go for 5 reps. And then when we've done the 5th rep, we'll do the same but in reverse. We'll pull it up, out and back around. 4 more. Now this left elbow is going to want to bend, it's going to want to compensate. So try to keep pushing the floor away with both arms. And after doing 5 each side, we'll just change leg. Get that tennis ball in between the hamstring and calf, squeeze it in, knee to forearm, knee out high and wide, pull it back around. And then we'll just go 5 in reverse. And then next we'll just go into half frog. So we'll step the right foot out wide. And then here you can take the left knee a little bit wider, right foot can slide out a bit wider. With a slight anterior pelvic tilt, so sticking the bum out slightly, we'll just gently rock back and forth. And we can bring the forearms to the floor. And then we'll just hold it back, just breathing into the hips. The right foot's pushing down, the left knee's drawing towards the right foot. And then if we come back up onto the hands, we'll start to activate the outer glute to lift the right foot off of the floor. So send the shoulders a little bit further forwards. Pull the left knee in as we squeeze up, driving the right foot off of the floor. Gently bring the foot back down. Keep this left elbow locked out, chest parallel towards the floor. Push the floor away, lift the foot. 4, bring it back down. 3, 2, 1 more. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Bring that knee in. Take the left foot out wide. Slide the right knee a bit wider. And we're just gently rocking back and forth. And we can just hold it back and breathe into the hips. Bring it back up onto the hands, push the floor away. Bring the right knee in a little if you want. And then push the floor away, keep this right elbow locked out as you lift the left foot. 5, bring it back down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back in and then just rock back on the hips a little. And coming back into this tabletop, let's take the right leg back wide behind us. Now we're going to try to keep the toes off of the floor as we try to swoop the right leg high and wide, coming forwards, the toes off the floor, taking it back round. We'll just do 4 more. High and wide, left elbow stays locked out, bring it back. 3 to go, high and wide. 2 more. Last one. Squeeze it up, squeeze it up, squeeze it up, take it back. Same left side. So high and wide outside of the left hand, and then take it back. 4 more. 3 more. 2. Last one. Oh, and just come to sitting on your heels, roll out your wrist a little bit.
Stretch on your back, and then we're just going to cross one ankle over, and we'll see if we can open it.
Then coming to sit on our bum, bringing the feet out in front, just outside of the hips. We're just going to go internal and external rotation of the hips. So if we turn it in here, this would be external rotation of the left leg, internal rotation of the right, and then we're just going to take it to the other side. Press both shins down, and then take it over. So we're in a 90-degree position with the front and back leg. And then let's just stay on the left side. So if I take my sternum towards the left knee, folding over the left thigh, I'll just get a stretch into my left bum cheek. Try to stay long through spine as you reach forwards. We'll just take a few breaths here. Let's take it up over to the other side, and we'll do the same again. Sternum towards the right knee, and then we're just walking it forwards, getting a stretch into the right glute.
Let's just end with this. Isn't quite so. It's not the back. It's like
And then just take it back over to the left side. So this time staying up a bit taller, pushing the floor away. Now what we're going to try to do is lift the back right heel, bring it back down, we'll just go 4 more, lift it up, back down, 3, 2, 1, back heel stays down, keep the torso facing to front, knee lifts, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's lift the knee and the shin, and then let's kick it away and pull it in. Kick it away, pull it in. 3, 2, 1. Take it back, let's take it over. Leaning over that front leg, lifting the back left heel, up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back heel stays down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's lift the shin and the ankle. Take it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Taking it back to this 90-90. Now we're going to work through active hip swivels. We're going to try to keep this front shin down as much as we can as we pull this front knee off. Still trying to keep this shin down, so I'm actively pulling the hips apart, working the outer glutes, and then when it gets to the point this knee needs to come off, just let it come off, and we take it over. And then pull this knee off, try to keep this front shin down, squeeze, 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 keep it down, keep pulling until it has to come off. Let's just go through 2 more each side. Shin stays down, pull it apart, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 3 more total, front shin stays down, knee lifts off, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 2 more, shin down, pull them apart, pull them apart, pull them apart. Squeeze, 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 up and over. Last one. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And let's come into butterfly. Soles of the feet together. So if you're a bit tighter in the hips, you may benefit more from sitting your bum on something. It'll just make it a little bit more accessible for your hips. So here, pulling the heels as close towards you as feels comfortable. And then we'll just grab a hold of the thumbs on the arches of the feet. Fingers wrap around. Big breath in, lengthen, chest draws forwards, shoulder blades draw back. And then we're going to draw the chest forwards, forearms press into the shins. And we're just going to breathe here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, see, just
And then forearms pushing down. We'll just go into some Pnf stretching. So if we pull the thighs inwards towards each other but resist with the forearms, squeezing the thighs together, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Keep going for 5, 4, 3, 2, relax, just ease out a little bit. And then if we go back over, push the forearms down, you might feel you can maybe go a little bit deeper. Push down, push down, push down. And then again, let's start to squeeze the thighs into the forearms, squeezing up for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Take a breath, and then push back down. See if you can maybe go a little bit further than you did. And then sitting up tall. So now here we're just going to go through some basically butterfly where we are, back into 90-90, into that modified pigeon pose. So what we're going to do here is pull the right knee towards the right armpit, then try to take the heel of the foot towards our bum without the foot touching the floor. So it'll look like this. We'll slightly lean over towards the left, right knee towards the right armpit. Now this foot we're going to try to bring around our back, drop it down, and then again, right knee towards the right armpit, bring it around, foot comes to meet the other, left knee towards the left armpit, heel foot away from the floor, bring the left heel towards the bum cheek, sit upright, lean, knee to the armpit, bring it back around. Let's just go through 2 more each side. Right knee, right armpit, take it round, bring it back, shift over, knee, around, back in. 1 more each side, knee to the armpit, around.
Just
Last one. Nicely done. Right, now come to the squat position at the front of your mat. Alright, so from here, let's just move back towards the back of the mat. And then sitting as deep as you can into your squat. If you bring the arms out and up, it will keep the chest up. If we bring the elbows inside of the thighs and bring the palms together, it will open into the hips. And then from here, we're going to go squat into a forward fold. We're going to go bounce, bounce, sit back into the squat, bounce, bounce, fold over. So in this squat, my toes are turning out. As I go into the forward fold, my heels are going to turn out, toes turn in, toes face straight. And then I'm going to bounce, bounce, sit down, squat, squat, fold, 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 squat, squat. 3, we'll work towards 10. 4, toes turn out to go into my squat. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Coming up to standing, we're just going to go walkouts. Now with this, we're going to try to bring the hands as close as the feet as feels good in the hamstrings. So if you've got tight hamstrings, you might want to bend into the knees as you bring the hands to the floor. And we're going to walk out to a high plank. Walk the hands back in. Again, keeping the legs as straight as feels good for your hamstrings. Fold, walk it back to front, walk it back, deep fold, or bend into the knees. We'll just go 3 more. High plank, forward fold, high plank, forward fold, high plank, last forward fold. And let's walk it back to a high plank. Let's lower our torso all the way to the floor. And then let's take the arms out like a big capital T. Make sure the hands are in line with your shoulders. If they're lower, you won't get any stretch into your shoulders. So hands in line. Here I'm going to try to take my right toes towards my left little finger. My right hand's going to slide in to push the floor away. I'm going to come up and over. Then I'm going to take my right arm back up wide. Left hand comes in, pushes the floor away, taking my left toes towards my right little finger. And then we'll just do 4 more each side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then if we come just to line back on our chest, we'll just bring the elbows underneath the shoulders and we'll just come into Sphinx pose. Just draw the shoulder blades back, palms push down. If this feels enough, just staying here, breathing here, feet are about max distance apart at the back. If you want to just go a little bit deeper, we can push the hands down and just lift the forearms a little. Bring it back onto the elbows, we'll just go through 4 more. Palms push down, lift up a little, or look, do what feels good for your spine. 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way back down, hands come outside of the chest, roll over your toes, let's go down dog. And then we'll go 3-leg dog, raise your right leg up, step the right foot outside of the right hand, take the right foot back, left leg lifts, left foot outside of the left hand. And then we'll just go through 2 more each side, so 6 reps total. Two more, right leg up, right foot outside of the right hand, right foot back, left leg lifts, left foot outside of the left hand. Then staying here, left foot outside the left hand, let's just step the right foot outside of the right. Come back into our deep squat. Coming up to standing. Let's bring the hands out, cactus arms. And then we're going to bring the knees towards the elbows. So left knee comes up, left elbow. Try not to compensate by coming down. Think of trying to lift the knee as high towards the elbow as you can to tap it. Doesn't matter if you don't tap it, just take it in a direction. You're just working your hip flexors and your abductors. I'm on about 9 now. Let's go to 20. 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then let's just finish with a forward fold. Just fold it over the thighs. Hands on the floor. Hands can just come onto the shins. We can even bring hands onto the back of the head. Just gently draw the chin in towards the chest. Stay in your fold for as long as you want. Otherwise, you're done.